On post parade for race number 4, the Trotters here for the 4th. They go 1 mile for $3,800. It's the Micro Age Basics Trot. Here is your field. Number 1, Schrader Hanover, owned by Donald Schuldes of Brussels. Patrick Bissett trains Natasha Day in the bike. Schrader Hanover. Number 2, What Can I Say, owned by Ashley Bako of Aylmer, trained by Lori Bako and driven by Scott Bako. What Can I Say? Here is number 3, Coca Joe, owned by Ken Middleton Jr., Stacy Rainsma, Cambridge, Jeffrey Siebel, Elmira, Wilbert Seaton of Cambridge, trained by Stacy Rainsma and driven by Colin Kelly. Coca Joe. There's number 4, Come On Over Here, owned and trained by Chris Long of Owen Sound and driven this afternoon by Andre Goyce. Come On Over Here. Number 5, Now Power, owned by Keith Castle of Smiths Falls, trained by Benoit Lamarche and driven by Scott Ray. Now Power. Rounding out your field, there is number 6, Jessica Larbar, owned by Alan Kipfer of Newton. Benoit Lamarche trains Jonathan Lapointe in the bike. Field of 6 trotters, they go 1 mile for $3,800. Post time less than 2 minutes away. With Come On Over Here and Andre Goy. Now Power, Scott Ray and Jessica Larbar to the outside. Six trotters in the hands of the starter. It's post time. This field is now in motion, and here they come. They're off and trotting. 4 out, leaving fastest of all. What can I say? Trying to battle that one along the inside. Schrader Hanover, but it's What Can I Say showing the way. Come On Over Here gets into it early. Up and at him from third, now second, and trotting on to challenge for the lead. Settling back into 4th position, that's Coca Joe. Then we're back to Now Power. Jessica Larbar can see them all. What Can I Say? Leaving Come On Over Here, hung out there in the outside path. Watching that battle is Schrader Hanover. Opening quarter, lickety-split, 29-2. 4th to the end is Coca Joe. 3 more lengths, but closing that gap from 5th, Now Power. The trailer, Jessica Larbar, can see them all. They'll come by us for the first time. What do you know? It's What Can I Say showing the way. Going the long mile, that's Come On Over Here. Along the inside, watching the action, Schrader Hanover. Now Power has corralled the front group, looking to go 3 wide after a half in 101-1. Your front end leader is still What Can I Say? Come On Over Here continues to press matter, and there he goes, folks. 3 wide. Now Power is going to put on a challenge here for the leader. Saving ground along the inside, desperate for a seam, is Schrader Hanover. 3 wide from the back of the pack, Jessica Larbar. Saving ground to the inside, it's Coca Joe. What Can I Say? Trying to keep Now Power at bay as they roll by the 3/4, 134-1. It's Now Power on the outside, can't quite cross over. Here comes Schrader Hanover and Natasha Day, full of trot as they turn for home. To the inside, What Can I Say? Will not go away, but in the far outside, Schrader Hanover, Now Power to decide it. Schrader Hanover, Now Power, it's tight at the wire. Oh, baby, get that camera ready. Schrader Hanover and Now Power heads apart as they cross the finish line. It was tight, but in the photo, number 1, Schrader Hanover emerges victorious in race number 4. 5, Now Power was second. And number 2, What Can I Say, finished third. 152, your unofficial race 4, triactor number. Now returning in front of the grandstand, the unofficial winner of the 4th race, number 1, Schrader Hanover. A Bay 11-year-old gelding by Ken Workington, Southern Drawl, owned by Don Scholdes of Brussels. Patrick Bissett trains. Natasha Day in the bike. Schrader Hanover victorious here this afternoon in 2:04 and 3. A winner of the Micro Age Basics Trot. Number 1, Schrader Hanover, 1450, 250, 250. Number 5, Now Power, 260, 230. Number 2, What Can I Say, 230 for the show. The 1-5 exactor, $33.10. Your triactor, 152, the numbers, $26.05, the return on a $1 investment. Number 1, Schrader Hanover, your race winner. 2, What Can I Say, was third. 3, Coca Joe was fourth. 4, Come On Over Here, 6. Number 5, Now Power was second. 6, Jessica Larbar finished fifth. Top down, your program should read 1, 3, 4, 6, 2, 5. 2:04 and 3, that's your winning mile time for number 1, Schrader Hanover. Less than 3 minutes to post time. The horses and drivers on post parade for race number 5. This is the GNO Girls Night Out pace. They go 1 mile for $3,800. 1, Regally Magnified. Colin Kelly up for Sheldon Rose of Thornhill. Regally Magnified. 2 is Kendall Fresco, owned by Scott and Kimberly McNiven. Kelly McNiven of Putnam. Scott McNiven trains. Natasha Day takes over the driving duties on 2, Kendall Fresco. There's 3, Senior Player, owned by Fred McGuire of Ailsa Craig. He trains, and Tyler Moore will be the driver. Senior Player. Next up is 4, St. Lad Zeke, owned by Sylvia Pierce of Brantford, Georgia Longstreet of Orangeville. Terry Onema trains, and Ryan Holiday will drive St. Lad Zeke. Number 5 is Keystone Charles, Mike Horner aboard. He'll drive for William Rankin of Dundas, Brandon Chiero of Hamilton. Jennifer Rankin is the trainer. Keystone Charles. Rounding out your field, here's number 6, the Gray, Donald Dock. Owned by Don Beatson of Granton, Cole England of Exeter, Ken Beatson of Palgrave. Don Beatson trains. Scott Ray is in the bike. Number 6, Donald Dock. Field of 6, they go 1 mile for $3,800. Post time less than 2 minutes away. Horses and drivers approaching the gate for the 5th race from the inside out. Regally Magnified and Colin Kelly, Kendall Fresco, Natasha Day, Senior Player Tyler Moore, St. Lad Zeke and Ryan Holiday, Keystone Charles and Mike Horner, Donald Dock and Scott Ray. The horses are now in the hands of the starter. It's post time. This field is now in motion, and away they go. Donald Dock leaves fastest of all on the outside, tries to cross over in front of Regally Magnified, but it's Regally Magnified keeping that one at bay now. Those two battling for early command. Donald Dock will take the 2-hole tuck momentarily in front of Kendall Fresco, the 3rd one. 3 more links back to Senior Player, who sees it from 4th. Then we've got Keystone Charles racing in 5th. The early trailer is St. Lad Zeke. 6 in a line, and they're pacing in time. Regally Magnified shows the way. They roll by that opening quarter in 29 and 1. Donald Dock pocket sitting, racing in 3rd. That is Kendall Fresco up and at him from 5th. Now 4th and driving. Here comes Keystone Charles with an early rush. That'll set up a tow for Senior Player, who moves to the outside now for the 2nd over trip. The trailer still St. Lad Zeke. 4 in and 2 out, 1 more roundabout. They roll by the opening half with Regally Magnified in front, 59 and 1. We got a good tempo here. Donald Dock is pocket sitting 2nd. Up on the outside, Keystone Charles gets moving. 3rd and advancing. Along the inside, Kendall Fresco. To the outside, but gapped in the moment, is Senior Player. The trailer is still St. Lad Zeke. For now, Regally Magnified has repelled the challenge of Keystone Charles. Donald Dock is well situated. 4th on the inside, Kendall Fresco. Trying to make a comeback again is Senior Player. 129 and 3 to the 3/4. It is still Regally Magnified, but Keystone Charles laboring on the outside is coming on again. Donald Dock needs a seam as they head down the stretch. Regally Magnified, Keystone Charles, Regally Magnified, Regally Magnified. A gutsy front end effort. It'll be tight for place between Keystone Charles and Donald Dock. Number 1, Regally Magnified. Hanging on here in race number 5. Five, Keystone Charles, second best. Number 6, Donald Dock was third. 156, your unofficial race 5 triactor numbers, and here is the unofficial race winner. Posing in front of the camera, number 1, Regally Magnified, a bay 6-year-old gelding by Stonebridge and Regal Magnify. Owned and trained by Sheldon Rose, and driven to victory this afternoon by Colin Kelly. That is the second win of the afternoon for Colin Kelly, the driving double. 159 flat for Regally Magnified, the second win of the season, and the season's best mile, Regally Magnified. The horses and drivers are coming onto the track for race number 6. This is the Wingham Community Living Pace. Here is your field. Number 1 is He's a Work of Art. Scott Ray aboard for Alan Kipfer of Newton and trainer Benoit Lamarche. He's a work of art. Number 2 is Better Be Said, owned by Donald Schuldis of Brussels. Patrick Bissett trains. Robert Doyle in the bike. Better Be Said. 3, Adventure Luck. Tyler Moore up for Ezra Andy Miller of Williamsford. Mauricia Miller trains. Adventure Luck. The 4 horse is Bear Creek Warrior. Natasha Day in the bike for Ron Brentnell of Exeter. Bear Creek Warrior. Here's the 5 horse. E is Ideal, owned by Brenda Rankin of Dundas, Brandon Sherritt of Hamilton. Jennifer Rankin trains. Ryan Holiday picks up the driving duties. Number 6, Little Turk, owned by Larry Johnson of London. Brad Johnson trains. Michael Horner in the bike. Number 6, Little Turk. There's your field, folks. They go 1 mile for $3,800. It's the Wingham Community Living Pace. Post time less than 2 minutes away. Robert Doyle, Adventure Luck and Tyler Moore, Bear Creek Warrior, Natasha Day in the middle of the raceway, Ease Ideal, Ryan Holiday, Little Turk, and Michael Horner to the outside. 6 on the gate for the 6th race. It's post time. This field is now in motion, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Ease Ideal leaves fastest of all on the outside. Along the cones, he's a work of art. A little faster here will grab the early lead for Scott Ray with a burst of speed. He's a work of art. Opens up 2 quick lengths on Ease Ideal. Settling into second, that one in front of Better Be Said. The 4th best is Adventure Luck. Then we're back to Bear Creek Warrior. Little Turk can see them all. 6 in a line here. He's a work of art. The best one right now shows by 3 lengths. Trying to close the gap in the pocket, it's Ease Ideal. Racing in 3rd, Better Be Said, 29-2, the opening split. 4th is Adventure Luck. Then we've got Bear Creek Warrior and Little Turk as they come by the grandstand for the first time. He's a work of art. Looking strong on the front end here for Scott Ray. Opens up 3 lengths on Ease Ideal. Trying to close that gap in 2nd. Racing 3rd, Better Be Said. Taking a peek to the outside. There he goes. Adventure Luck will lead the outer flow. Taking the toe, Bear Creek Warrior, 59-4 to the half. The trailer still Little Turk. Around the far turn, heading down the backside for the final time, He's a Work of Art, your leader. Right there in 2nd position, Ease Ideal. On the outside, minimal advances for Adventure Luck. To the inside, retaking 3rd, that is Better Be Said. The 5th best is Bear Creek Warrior. Little Turk yet to fire. They're once around the track and they're halfway back. 129-4. The pocket rocket, Ease Ideal, pops the pocket and is up to engage the leader. He's a work. Those 2 have separation on Better Be Said. Down the stretch they come. Ease Ideal goes zooming by. It's Ease Ideal in race number 6. He's a Work of Art, the 2nd best, and Better Be Said was 3rd. Number 5, He's Ideal, off a perfect pocket trip. Gets up here for Ryan Holiday in the 6th race. 1, He's a Work of Art, second best this afternoon. 2, Better Be Said was third. 5-1-2, your unofficial race 6, Triactor numbers. Now returning to the winner's circle, here is your winner, number 5, He's Ideal, a brown 5-year-old gelding by Sports Writer and Scootin' Ideal. Owned by Brenda Rankin of Dundas, Brandon Chiero of Hamilton. Jennifer Rankin is the trainer. Ryan Holiday in the bike on number 5, He's Ideal. He's Ideal victorious here, 158-2. It's the 6th win in 18 starts in 2018 for He's Ideal. This was the Wingham Community Living Pace, and we're happy to have some guests with Wingham Community Living joining us here at the racetrack this afternoon. $11.70, $3.80, $2.20. The mutual return on 5, He's Ideal. He's a Work of Art, $2.40, $2.10. Number 2, Better Be Said, $2.50 on the show. The 5-1 exactor, $14.50. And your triactor, 5-1-2, the numbers, $31 even. Number 1, He's a Work of Art, was second. 2, Better Be Said, was third. 3, Adventure Luck, fifth. 4, Bear Creek Warrior was fourth. 5, He's Ideal, your race winner. And number 6, Little Turk, finished sixth. Top down, your program reads 2, 3, 5, 4, 1, 6. The winning mile. The horses and drivers are coming onto the track for the 7th race.